Alright, hey there everybody, it is me, Sacred G, whatever you want to call me, and today I want to talk about a Dead by Daylight killer. Now, this is just my opinion, I just want to get that out right now, and this is about Wesker, and I just do not think he is a scary killer at all. I never did when he first came out. Intimidating, yeah, he is, I mean, with that lunge and also him making condescending remarks to the survivors is, of course, intimidating, but it's not scary. The thing is with killers is, like, a few of them are, I would say, like, Sadako's pretty creepy, she can be. The hillbilly definitely is a bit creepy, especially when he runs at you and you have no fucking idea who the killer is. But Wesker is not. He is intimidating, and I'm not saying he's a bad character, but in Dead by Daylight, he is just the most uncreepy killer that exists for the game. Because we got two things here. First of all, he appears to be just a normal person. The only thing different, of course, is the venom that's on his hand, the thing that looks like venom, but it's actually not. It's some fucking plague or virus or whatever. And also, not only that, this is just my opinion, of course, but he gives me Eddie Brock vibes. It's like Eddie Brock meets Resident Evil, I guess. I'm being a smartass here, but he's just not scary. I just don't get scared. I get the funny thing is about Wesker is that I get quite annoyed with him. Like, it's not that he's a terrible character. I think he's cool, like, don't get me wrong. I think he's hella fun to play as, and, like, his lunge is pretty interesting to get to know, but he's just not scary. He's just a normal dude, it seems like, except for, the eyes and the power that he has. He's just some fucking dude chasing after you, and it's not scary some of the times, and most of the times it's either really funny, depending on the circumstance, and it's not that horrifying. And I'm not asking behavior to up Wesker's horrifying game. That's just how Wesker is. I'm pretty sure in the games that he's meant for, like Resident Evil, whatever Resident Evil games he was in, I think he would be more terrifying in that aspect because there's some story behind it, but in Dead by Daylight there isn't. Well, there's story behind him and how he got into the entity's realm, but the thing is that I just don't find him scary. I wonder if other people, I want to know if you guys think the same thing, for those of you that watch these, if you think Wesker's a really creepy killer. To some degree, I would say Wesker is, especially if his terror radius is shut off or disabled for a few seconds or whatever. I think he could be considered creepy then. But he has never, he has never once jump scared me. The only time I guess he scared me was, I guess, when the terror radius was shut off and I had no idea where the fuck he was. He's just intimidating. That's it. His lunge is what makes him intimidating. It's not his look. It's not what he says to survivors and how he presents himself in the game in Dead by Daylight. This is just in Dead by Daylight, by the way. Not saying Wesker's a shit character or he's not scary, period, but I'm pretty sure in the Resident Evil games he's in, he seems pretty intimidating and probably is really a scary person, but in Dead by Daylight, he's just not. He's just some random dude that just runs at you with a fucking knife and wears a trench coat. Hopefully we don't see him at the park, but, it's Dead by Daylight. And he's just, again, not creepy. Like, the hillbilly, to me, is scarier than Wesker. Myers, even Myers has, that insidious part when you first start out in the game. Myers has jump scared me way more than Wesker actually ever has, and I just, he's fun to play as, don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing as Wesker. I think he is probably one of the most funnest Resident Evil characters, I would say, that you could play as. That's just my opinion, and, he's unique, for sure. I like his look. It's just, when you play it, when you go against him, it's not a terrifying match. It's just, is he good at lunges? And it's even easy to tell when he's gonna lunge, and when you hear him snicker when he prepares his power. is just funny, because you know he's gonna lunge, and just gotta watch out for that and juke it. It's pretty simple, to be honest. Like, yeah, Myers is pretty creepy. He's a lot more creepy than fucking Wesker is, in my opinion, because Myers has, again, that insidious thing, and he just jump scares you. And the same thing with Sadako. When she demanifests, she has like that insidious thing. All you could hear is that squeak. You know, that little squeaking sound that you hear, or that scraping sound. I don't even know how to describe that sound, but you hear that, and you can't really see her, but you can see her kind of fizz in and out of reality, I guess. And it's... Wesker doesn't have that. Like, the only perks or the only things you could get are things that disable the terror radius for like a few seconds. And yeah, it's scary to see him running at you with the terror radius shut off for a few seconds, but he's not scary to me, like, at all. That's just my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to have a little Dead by Daylight discussion. I don't think Wesker's a shit killer. I don't think he's a shit character either. I just personally think, as a killer in Dead by Daylight, he is far from scary. He's just a bit intimidating with the lunge and everything. It's not even his look that makes him intimidating, or what he can do. Well, yeah, his lunge. It's mainly the fact that he just seems like a normal dude with sunglasses, but when you take off those sunglasses, he becomes a cat because he has them cat eyes. But I digress. That's my opinion. What are your guys' thoughts on killers? What is the scariest killer to you? If it happens to be Wesker, hey, you know, horror's subjective, so I'd love to know why he would be scary to you. Maybe you can change my mind and make me get more creeped out when I'm going against Wesker. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.